Your guide to Eurail Passes: costs, use, and how to buy them. If you're planning a multi-city tour of the continent this summer and will rely on trains to get around, you may want to consider purchasing a Eurail Pass. Haven't thought or heard about buying a Eurail Pass since your backpacking days? You are not alone. Picture riding a dozen trains from Amsterdam to Paris and on to Madrid over the course of a month. For beginners to European train travel, the Eurail Pass is a single document that allows non-European citizens to travel by train multiple times across a network of 33 European countries. The travel must occur over a specified period of time, and the pass forgoes the need to buy individual point-to-point tickets. The Eurail Pass, which is celebrating its 64th anniversary this year, can be used for riding local trains, high-speed trains, and even night trains. In addition to the flexibility and time-saving benefits it affords, traveling with one can also save you money, depending on your travel plans. So, how do Eurail Passes work? You can choose from either a one-country pass, which covers train travel in a single country, or a Eurail Global Pass, which offers unlimited train travel across 33 countries in Europe, using their national railroads. Within each pass type, there are even more options. There are ones for children, ages 4 to 11, youth, 12 to 27, adults, 28+, and seniors, 60+. They come in first and second class options across all age categories. The passes also cover different trip lengths for both one country and global passes. The flexible, 4 days in 1 month pass is for you if you're going on a shorter getaway and won't be taking trains regularly. The pass with 3 months of unlimited travel is best used for fast-paced trips where you plan to cover a lot of ground over an extended time. The validities for flexible passes include 4 travel days within 1 month, 5 travel days within 1 month, 7 travel days within 1 month, 10 travel days within 2 months, 15 travel days within 2 months. There are also passes available for unlimited travel days during set periods of time. Those continuous train passes include durations of 15 days, 22 days, 1 month, 2 travel months, 3 travel months. The pass is sold by the number of travel days you are planning on using it. Each travel day covers as many trains you'd like to take between the 24-hour time window from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. on the same calendar day. Keep in mind, there are exceptions to be made if you're taking a night train. For example, if you book a train that leaves on Monday night and arrives on Tuesday morning, you will only need to use 1 travel day, the day of your departure, to cover that trip. However, if you choose to board another train on Tuesday, you'll have to use another travel day on your pass. For your ideal pass, Eurail has built an online tool that lets you fill in your travel plans, including which countries you plan to visit, days by train, and the length of your entire trip. Where can you buy a Eurail Pass? You can buy any type of Eurail Pass online from Eurail.com, but several other sites sell them, too. Rail Pass and Rail Europe are both authorized vendors that sell Eurail Passes for around the same price as Eurail.com, with slight variations to insurance and service fees. Some offer free shipping and others offer special discounts and promo codes on tickets. Check all your options before purchasing your pass to make sure you're getting the best deal. You can also purchase Eurail Passes at train stations in Europe, but that's more expensive than ordering them online in advance. How much does a Eurail Pass cost? In 2023, the cost of a Eurail Global Pass purchased directly through Eurail starts at $276 for second-class fares and $351 for first-class seats for the 4 days in 1 month pass for adults. A 15-day unlimited pass for adults currently ranges from $498 to $631. The most expensive pass is the 3-month unlimited pass, which starts at $1,013 and goes up to $1,286 when bought directly through Eurail. Considering that a 2-month unlimited pass costs between $822 to $1,043, you're only paying a few hundred more for an entire extra month of unlimited train travel. One-country passes are slightly more affordable and vary by each country. For example, adult passes for Italy bought directly from Eurail range from $142 to $270 for second class and $181 to $342 for first class. Eurail also groups certain regions so you can get multiple countries for the price of one with its Benelux Pass, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, and Scandinavia Pass, Denmark, Finland, Norway, and Sweden. Note that Eurail does not offer one-country passes for certain countries that are included in the Global Pass, such as Switzerland, Montenegro, and Bosnia. Are Eurail passes worth it? If you know you'll have 4 travel days over a 1-month period, a second-class pass would cost most adults $276 or $69 per day. If the train you need to take costs more than $69, or if you'll be taking multiple trains in one day that add up to more than that, it's worth buying that pass. If you only need a less costly regional train to get between cities like Amsterdam and Brussels, however, then it's probably not worth it. For those who would argue that buying $50 Ryanair or EasyJet flights to jump from city to city is faster and cheaper, keep in mind that once you add on arriving early to the airport for security and all the bag fees you'd pay to check a bag, you might end up breaking even. Do you need reservations with a Eurail Pass? In some instances, yes. For trains in popular countries like France, Spain, and Italy, especially in the summer, you will need to make an advance seat reservation at an additional cost, generally from around 3 to 10 euros, even if the fare is included with your Eurail Pass. All-night trains and most international high-speed trains throughout Europe require a supplemental reservation fee. Some scenic trains, like the Bernina Express in Switzerland, also require one. To find out if you need to make a reservation, search for your desired route on the Eurail timetable, and the results will show whether or not one is necessary. Reservation fees vary between different countries and train services and must be paid directly to the railway carriers. Payment can be made at the train station, online through the websites of the national railway companies, by phone, or through Eurail's Rail Planner app. Eurail recommends making train reservations 2 months in advance during the summer and ahead of holidays to guarantee yourself a seat. Alternatively, you can opt to ride on regional trains, which don't require seat reservations. Even though they are slower, if you have the time to stop along the way, you're likely to discover a few appealing villages you never would have happened upon by taking the high-speed route. To find trains that don't require reservations, check the "No Seat Reservations Required" box when searching on the Eurail timetable page. What European countries does the Eurail Pass cover? There are currently 33 countries in Europe with rail carriers that accept Eurail passes. Great Britain's train operators nearly pulled out of the agreement in August 2019. After negotiations now, travelers will continue to be able to use their Eurail passes within Great Britain. Here's the full list of the 33 countries currently serviced by Eurail: Austria, Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Great Britain, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Montenegro, Netherlands, North Macedonia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and Turkey. How far in advance do you need to buy a Eurail Pass? You can buy a Eurail Pass up to 11 months in advance of your trip, as long as it is activated at a European train station within that 11-month period. You can also pre-activate your pass for a specific date when you check out at Eurail.com to avoid waiting in line at the train station to do so. In 2020, Eurail launched its first ever mobile version of the Eurail Pass via its Rail Planner app. Are Eurail passes just for college students? You may have been under the impression that only budget backpackers in their 20s can benefit from Eurail passes, but the passes are actually available to all age groups. And while previously those 27 and under were the only age group eligible for discounts, in 2019, Eurail also introduced a 10% discount for people over the age of 60, too. Eurail passes are also great for families. While kids age 3 or younger don't need a pass to travel, children ages 4 to 11 are eligible for a free child pass. Up to 2 children are allowed to travel for free with 1 adult. What are other benefits to having a Eurail pass? All Eurail pass holders are eligible for discounts on select museum tickets and boat tours throughout the entire 33-country network. But one of the major perks of having an unlimited train ticket that includes night trains is the hotel savings. By sleeping on a train, you'll get from point A to point B and save money on hotels at the same time. Eurail passes aren't only for use on trains either. They can be used on ferries and public transportation in some countries, too. In fact, The Greek Islands Pass now offers ferry service to 55 islands, making it a viable option for island hopping. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned one or two things about train travel in Europe. Remember to like and subscribe for your travel updates.